Corinthians 13 chapter verse 1 says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, it profiteth me nothing. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity faulteth not itself, is not puffed up. Do not behave itself unseemly. Seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil. Rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Beareth all things, believe all things, hope all things, endure all things. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect is come, then that which is in part shall be done away. May the Lord have a blessing to the reading of the word for edification of our soul. You may be seated. I was going to put a topic on this. It would be, what does the love in your life accomplish? Huh? That's a question, isn't it? What does the love in your life accomplish? I want to start this lesson out by saying most of us that read the Bible, we read it with a past tense or a future tense or a pretense of understanding. I'll give you a minute to think about that. When you read the Bible, you always think of it as past tense or future tense, while you pretend to understand it. We never receive the lessons for today's time. We have in our mind that, well, Moses opened the Red Sea. We know he ain't opened up no Red Sea today, so that's good reading. Now let me go and turn up. Or Jesus died on the cross. Yeah, well, all right, that's fine, and I believe it, but I don't believe it to the point that I'm going to stop actually living my life and give my life to Christ and become a person with a Christ consciousness. It's the way many of us think. This chapter is called the love chapter because it explains love as being a concept relating to God. I remember watching a movie, What Love Has to Do with It. It was a story about Ike and Tina Turner, two people who had everything, but the understanding of what true love was about. Many of us have that same misunderstanding. Our children think that if we don't let them have their way and do what they want to do when they want to do it, then we don't love them. There are some parents that think, well, I want to give my children a different lifestyle than I grew up in. That will make them feel that I love them more. As if the person who raised you didn't love you. That's not true. That's not true. There is people that's going around talking about, I'm in love with you. When the truth is, they are in lust with you. They don't understand the meaning of love. in Paul's letter to the Corinthians, he addresses the answer to that question. Love has everything to do with the world because it is the universal language spoken of God. Amen. It's because God's love that we're sitting here and there's no storms or wind blowing down on the wall.
All right now. Say that.
Love is not an American thing. It's not a Japanese thing. It's not a Russian thing. It's not a British thing. Love is universal. Amen. It is the universal language of God. Amen. So what Paul is saying, he said, I may speak in different languages. Well, and whether human or angel, talk to me. I might get a message from the Lord, and if I give it to you and don't give it to you in love, I am like a bell just ringing.
All right.
That's the reason a lot of people don't want to come to church today. Because they see how you love. And because they see how you love, they don't want that love. Because that's not a godly love.
All right now.
Paul says that I may have the gift of prophecy. I may understand all secrets and know everything there is to know. And I may have faith so great that I can move a mountain. But even with all this, if I have not love, I am nothing.
Amen.
Our motto is we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And as pastor of this church, I have tried over and over again to get you all to understand I love you. Even when I'm fussing because I love you. Even when I go against your thoughts, I go against your thoughts because I love you. Because if I stand up here and don't love you, that ain't worth nothing. In the churches today, it's hard to even get your pastor's attention.
Amen.
You dial your pastor's number. You got to talk to the secretary, the deacon, and the trustee board, and then you got to set up an appointment.
Amen.
A lot of these pastors got big long titles. And yes, they are very eloquent in speech. I ain't got none of that going for me. But you can call me and talk to me. And when you call me and talk to me, you get an answer. Why? Because I love you. Paul says, I may give away everything I have to help others. A lot of churches think because you give away this government cheese and a few crackers, they're doing the big thing. I'm not church bashing. I'm just talking about love now. See, just because you do that, it's all right. But if you don't have love, you might as well not do it.
Amen.
That's one thing I like about Pastor Griffin here. When he gave some food away, it wasn't just crackers and cheese. He gave hams and turkeys and ducks. And you could eat. Matter of fact, he fed y'all so much, I have a problem keeping y'all out of that kitchen now. But he done it because he loved you. You got to have love. What love have to do with it? Love have everything to do with it. Now, Paul goes a little further here because everybody's talking about this thing, love, and don't nobody really understand what it's about. They don't understand what it's about. And if you don't understand what it's about in your generation, how can you teach the next generation what it's about? And that's why the love is being taken out of the world, because no one understands what it's about. Being what? A universal language spoken of whom? God. So Paul, he comes back and he lets us know, first of all, love is patient. You might not be the man that I need you to be now, but I love you, and so therefore I got patience that God is going to strengthen you.
Amen.
Or you may not be the woman that I feel that I need right now, but I got patience. I believe God is going to work it out. Love is patient and love is kind.
Amen. Amen.
There is no abuse in love. Love is not jealous. It does not brag. And it is not proud.
All right, all right, all right.
Y'all need to write this down. You need to write it down. Love is not rude. You know, you got some snotty people in the church. Rude people. Say they love the Lord. Because Paul tells us, what y'all at? Love is not rude.
All right now.
It is not selfish. And it cannot be made angrily easily. That's saying a mouthful there. Look at this. Anybody that can fly off the handle and get upset at the drop of a pen, they need to check themselves out. Paul lets us know that. It ain't rude, it's not selfish, it can't be made angry easily. And love does not remember wrong. It don't remember wrong, it gets past all of that. This church ought to be full today. So we want to put some more love in the world. What's that song? What the world needs now is love. Sweet love. Love is never happy when others do wrong. That's why I make folks mad around me, because I love them so much when they're doing wrong. I have enough nerve and enough love to go and tell them, you're wrong. You need to stop that. They get all mad. A couple of times I thought I was going to have to get the army to take me out of it. But love will do that. Love is not happy when others is doing wrong. Love is always happy with the truth. People used to tickle me, telling me they loved me and saw me doing that suicide thing that I was doing, drinking all that drink, doing all them drugs, and they said they love me, but they didn't tell me that I need to stop. In fact, somebody would help me if I didn't have it.
Wow.
And that's the way a lot of people are doing you, some of you all today. See you killing yourself. Yeah. That expression, love, I love you to death. They right. I don't want nobody to love me to death. Love me to life. Man, if you see me doing something wrong, tell me the truth. Because that's what God is going to judge you for. And love never gives up on people. Did you know that? My grandmother never gave up on me. She never did give up on me. And she did not live long enough to see the answer to her prayers in my life. Because it took me a while to stop being a fool. But she never gave up. To her dying day, she always had that love. And I was always in her prayer. So love never gives up on people. It never stops trusting that things is going to be all right. It never loses hope, and it never quits.
Amen.
I got some folks that I love from a distance.
Say that. Say that.
I love them from a distance.
Say that.
give up on them. I continue to pray for them.
Amen.
But I keep them at a distance. Because the type of love that I'm going to give is not to be abused.
Amen.
Or misused. Because I'm going to give you the right kind of love. I'm going to give you the love of God that's in me.
All right then.
Amen.
And that's why I got some, it's just like in your family. You got some people that might be strung out on something. And they say, you know what? I need a few dollars. I love you enough not to give it to you. I love you enough not to give it to you because I know what you're going to do with it. And I'm not going to be a part of your genocide or suicide. But I ain't going to quit on you. I ain't going to never stop praying for you. And if you look around, I'll be standing right there. But at the barbecue, at family reunions, I'm at a distance. Because you can't abuse this love that I have. Like I said, love will never end. Those gifts that you have will come out and benefit God's people if you truly love them. Now, I take that lesson from Paul, I take it very personal because I know the way I can play when I want, and with this knowledge that I have of the music business. And once I did, I touched the sky. I was out there in that world at the biggest theaters playing all over the country. But with my gift, I love you so much, you get it for nothing. You get it for nothing. Because I love you. I love you enough that I think that when you make your way here, it makes no difference if we can't pay nobody $500, $600, $700 a week. You still deserve some music.
Amen.
You ought to love me enough to appreciate it.
Amen.
Is that right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Love is a two-way street, ain't it? I love you, you love me back. Amen?
Amen.
So love never ends. And but all those gifts will come to an end, even the gift of prophecy. The gift of speaking in different languages, all of that's going to end one day. The gift of the knowledge that you achieve, all of that's going to end one day. These will end because there's going to be an end to life as we know it. But when perfection comes, the things that are not complete will also end. This is what Paul is telling those Corinthians. And this is what he's telling you. Some of us wake up every day and jump out the bed as if tomorrow is promised. My brother over here that hurt himself, he didn't know it was going to happen and I didn't know it was happening. But I love him so much that I was there. I got to stay a long way, but I was there on them phone calls.
Amen.
Amen.
And if he needed me to stop by, I stopped by. But love is kind. Love is enduring. All right, that's the first 10 verses. But look at it. I like this 11th verse that it talks about in 1 Corinthians. Y'all pay attention to this. It says, when I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I made plans like a child. But when I become a man, I stop those childish ways. If I can be honest with you for a minute, I didn't grow up till I was in my 40s.
Wow.
Amen.
Well, that's an honest man. He said he's still 40. That's a good thing. Because I know men 50, 60, 70 years old still ain't grown. They're still doing the same thing at 60 that they done when they were 17. There used to be a commercial that came on that said, warning, smoking will stunt your growth. People kept on smoking and they kept on getting taller. 40, 50 years old, now they're a little wild. Because they didn't understand what was meant when it says it'll stunt your growth. What it meant was that if you start smoking when you're 17, that cloud is still going to be on your head when you're 67. Blocking that wisdom and that knowledge from your mind. Because 30 years you've been doing it, and that warning the Surgeon General says smoking can cause cancer ain't hit you yet. Your growth is stunted. Or if a person starts smoking dope when they're 16, and now they might be 60, 70. I ain't gonna go to 80 because they smoking dope at 80. They really crazy. But what I'm saying is, if you're smoking dope, you start at 16, you're 60 to 70 years old, you haven't went to school, you haven't learned anything else, you are just the same, at the same mental level at 60 and 70 as you were when you were 16. That's why they call it dope. But the thing about it is, if you continue to smoke for years and years and years, not only do you become a dope, you lose hope. You have no vision. And man must have a vision in order to be productive. So I was about 47 years old when I grew up. 47 years old, messed up marriage, messed up relationships, messed up everything. Because I thought like a child. But when you grow up in Christ, you got to put away childish stuff. I walk around talking about my lady. I met Sister Taylor. Sister Taylor, she said, I'm going to be your lady just for a minute. And then you might make me your wife. I grew up. Because it's bad to get old and you ain't got nobody to mourn for you. Y'all hear me? So I put away my childish thoughts. But I thank God for loving me enough to give me a second chance, third chance, fourth chance. I thank God for giving me enough love to put away those childish thoughts and make plans like men, like a man. I'm getting ready to let you go, but let us look at that 11th verse for a minute. Let us look at that 12th verse. Says, it is the same with us. Now we see God as if we are looking at a reflection in a mirror. But then, in the future, we will see him right before our eyes. Now I know only a part, but at that time I will know fully, as God has known me. So these three things, 13 verse says, so these three things continue. What is it? Faith, hope, and love. But out of all three, the greatest is love. And I thought about that for a minute and meditated on it. And like I said, sometimes you read this thing, you have to go back in that time. In that time, back in their day, mirrors wasn't like they are now. They wasn't like they are now. You couldn't look in the mirror and see a clear image of yourself. No matter what shape, size, or that you were, your body was always distorted. And so when you look in that mirror of life and you see one thing, but do you see the image of God correctly in you?